beers, and I know you want to drink them, so instead of listening to
we've been out in the forest cycling, so it's a turn our clients.
Excellent, good. Okay, so what we have over here is 4 of the range of beers that the Mitchell's Brewery serves. Now, Mitchell's Brewery is local to Knysna. It's the only place in the country that actually where Mitchell's is brewed. Only Knysna, even though there are many sort of Mitchell's establishments in the country. It's only brewed here.
Cool.
It's the oldest microbrewery in South Africa. It was established in 1983.
Wow.
So it's now a good 31 years old by a gentleman called Lex Mitchell. Now they started it off with 2 beers, which is the first 2 over here. First one is called Foresters, and the second one is Bosun's. Now they were named that way because they were named after the main trades that kept Knysna actually going. Foresters obviously being the timber industry, and it was actually brewed with the intention of being refreshing and to be rewarding after a long day of chopping wood
timber, right?
In the mills and that sort of thing. So it's light in alcohol, 3.6%. Light and fresh, and it's assuming a bit of a role in the country, sort of like as the athletes kind of beer now as well. So cyclists, marathon runners, those sort of things. Foresters tends to be the one.
Cyclists beer.
Right down your alley today.
Yes, and what did you say the second one? Since
I started on Bosun's, let's do Bosun's before you taste anything. Bosun's is now, obviously because it was a port, which had to be created to get all the timber out, and it was a bit of a navy establishment as well. So Bosun's being obviously from the nautical sort of side of things too. It's called Bosun's Bitter. It's not anywhere branded anywhere, but Bosun's Bitter is slightly darker, a little bit more bitter, and tends to be a very sort of stronger than the Foresters. Also 3.6% alcohol, so it's light in alcohol.
Nice. I can imagine your sailors must have been pissed off when they found out about that.
Yeah, the alcohol, but don't worry, there's others in the range that made it a little bit better. So we can approach this 2 ways. You can either taste them if you like as we go, or I can just finish the chat and you guys can taste at your leisure.
How about you continue while I sip on this?
Okay, thirsty.
So I'm just.
Although I think this might be the favorite, though. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, Forest is popular, a good one. In fact, just quickly before I move on to the other 2, what actually ended up happening is that because people really enjoyed Foresters and Bosun's so much, and the fact that they are so unique, that after a long night of drinking one, they actually started mixing them. They created an unofficial term of a 50-50, which was then later called an Old Mild, which is a combination of the 2. So then we've got a very interesting one is the next one. It's called Milk and Honey. It's 5.5% alcohol.
There it is.
There you go. It's really cool. It's brewed with lactose and honey.
Wow.
It's a more traditional ale.
But for an ale, it's very light.
It is light for an ale, yes, but it's the one that they do, and it's become very popular. It's one of the biggest brands or lines that they sell inland.
Of course,
It's very, very popular. So very little information on it.
Yeah, I think so as well. The milk and honey from Knysna.
That would be the one.
We have a brewery that not a brewery, it's like a restaurant that opened up now in Knysna in Joburg. It's 99 types of beer.
Oh,
so it's literally, and they've got them all plastered against the wall. So I think they've got the 99
beer.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
And it has 12 beers, so it's literally a clock. So
you go through all of them.
Fantastic.
Anyway, okay, so last one. What is his name?
Very quickly on to the last one. I mentioned earlier that there was a 50-50, but that was never an official name. Just people used to call it when they ordered it like that. So now Mitchell's this is the newest line, which has been created now. It's been only added to their range about a month ago. It's actually called the M50-50 Coastal Craft. It's a new beer. It isn't the same as the name, so not to be confused. It's a bigger beer. It's also 5% alcohol. In fact, the little thing is up there on the country box. And it's a blonde ale. It's more hopsy. It's more of a stronger beer in terms of taste, which was perhaps not in part of the previous range. So new line, and it's only available down at the coast at the moment. Being the M50 Coastal Craft, and that's the newest addition to the family.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right.
Appreciate it, Boykie.
Cool. You'll excuse me. I'll catch you later.
Right, thank you.
That was epic. I can't wait to try the honey, although I'm gonna play all of them.
We want some feedback on each and every one.
Yeah.
Know what you think of them.
Forest is incredibly nice. It's really loud.
Forest is
Yeah.
probably one of the most popular ones as well.